Well, hello and happy Monday, everybody. Hello! Happy Monday, chat! How's it going, everybody? Decoy scooping that first. Anderson Wolf, howdy. Trashman, howdy. Okay, hell yeah. Helios. Does Eliza respond? Saturday, yeah. Saturday. I don't know if Eliza responds to Helios. A day ago. I don't know who that number is.
Hello.
Hello and good day, CJ. I hope you are well.
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm just fine. I have some small updates to give you when you are at your leisure.
Awesome. I will meet you in the library.
All right, I'll be there shortly.
All right, see you soon.
Indeed. Saturday, am I right? Oy vey! I forgot Eliza still had this rolled cash on her, so we gotta put it back. I don't think anyone can use it as legal tender, but I do know we accidentally picked it up during the hat thing. Let's see. Blue container. Good day unto you, villager. I do hope you are well. That is excellent to hear, indeed. Yes, the stitches are still healing up. I met an unfortunate fate last, Thursday, I believe it was. It's, taking a little bit of time to heal up, but I am happy to be upright. That's all that matters. I appreciate it greatly. I do not believe that will be necessary, but, I am certain the person who did this will be facing their own karmic retribution in due time. For violence begets violence.
Hello guys, I just wanted to let everyone know that the box at NBR is ready if you have any confessions for pirate radio, which will be today, an hour, top of the hour after town hall.
Yo! Hell yeah! Incredible. I have to go and have a quick chat with the Mardukes, but I'm happy to see you. I hope you had a good weekend.
Huh.
Appreciate it. Hope your weekend treated you well.
It was all right. How are you feeling?
Starting to feel a little better, one day at a time.
It's good.
I'll get my stitches checked by Gigi, I believe, or whatever doctor is on duty. Tomorrow, I think, is a suitable time. Or at
Okay.
least what I was told.
What updates we got?
It's more petty than anything, I would say.
Okay.
But, and you'll perhaps understand why in very short time. Held a memorial for Daniel on Saturday, and a couple of interesting groups of people showed up. Notably, Frank, it appears, I don't know if any of the other news people were there, was watching from a distance.
Was he close with him?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's close with me, though. And Hassan and a couple other Tree Pass guys showed up. Hassan and Skipper spoke. I basically gave the introduction. Not nearly as elegant or moving as I would have liked it to be, but these things often are quite ugly and uncomfortable. And Hassan spoke with me afterwards and approached me with the intent of wanting to, leave the past behind us and moving forward.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, yeah, just
they
you
did
wait.
not.
Just you wait, just you wait. Just you wait. And upon a little bit of reflecting, he asked me how I felt about what happened. And, if I was angry at Edgar. And I said I wasn't, and I'm not. I know a lot of people disagree, but it was Daniel's choice. No one forced him to do it. He segued that into asking me how I felt about him being told that he had to apologize before he was allowed to engage with Trade Day.
Wait, who told him that?
Apparently had a conversation with Alfonso, who
What?
said with everything that had happened that they owe us, quotation marks, an apology.
Yeah, every single one of them would have to die and reincarnate as a different person with a different brain for me to even consider letting them come to Trade Day.
Yeah,
To show up to a memorial and use it as a way to get to you to ask about trade is fucking disgusting.
Yeah, I did what I usually have to do in these situations, recognizing that I was very much outnumbered, and if I spoke my truest thoughts to that degree, it would not end well, nor reflect well. Basically asked my opinion about what happened, what they did wrong. I think it's,
Sorry, let me just make sure this is an emergency.
Mm.
Is this an emergency? Okay, I'll call you back. Sorry, continue.
That's quite all right. Don't have to apologize, especially with what is at stake. I had to debate in the moment whether or not kind of playing middle ground, kind of soothing his ego would make things worse or not, but for the present moment, I figured just to see how free and open he would be, and it very much felt like he was trying to work an angle to feel justified. And I think you yourself brought up that they have this victim complex they have convinced themselves of.
Yeah.
And I know how immediately vindictive and non-reflective they can be. So I, by and far, held my tongue because I just didn't want to have to deal with any other flashback. It was hard enough.
I don't...
We separated on cordial enough terms, but that's...
You didn't make any promises to them, right? About trade or
No.
anything? Okay,
No.
just making sure.
Absolutely not.
Because I do think it's funny that one of them called me, a week ago, asking about trade, and I said, over my dead body, essentially. I said, absolutely not. I would never consider that with you. I don't care about a separation between business and personal, because there's consequences to your actions, and you guys, did numerous things, one of which is you would try to murder me. Do you know what's crazy about that, too? They could have run in here, and like they did for everybody else, shot me down, robbed me, and left. But they picked me up, drove me around, took me to a hangar to yap at me, to try and make it personal, ended up embarrassing themselves because I shanked Edgar, and they took me to the hospital. But they tried to throw me out of a helicopter the way I almost previously died to make it ultra personal. I don't even understand what it is I did to them for them to want to do that. They have such a victim mentality that they have turned everybody that is not with them into their enemy. And even if there's no actual thing they could point at and say, this is why we're going to these lengths, they will do it anyway. They wanted to act all big and tough, then stand on the fucking consequences that you have to live with. You guys lost everything. You lost your leader. You lost everything you stood for. You lost your access to guns. You made the choices to end up in this position, and now live with it. Don't call multiple people trying to skirt around getting some sort of connection back now that you guys are the losers. And certainly don't weaponize somebody's grief at a memorial for someone you guys don't even fucking care about, clearly, to try and get weapons. That is disgusting. They have no morals, and that's coming from me. Disgusting. Spineless.
I
They
think
stand for nothing.
The really funny thing is, one of the things he tried to float at me, which, again, I really just played the neutral party and didn't say anything particularly provocative, because sometimes I think people on, they'll just kind of inadvertently reveal what they're trying to go for. Talked about how, they were, Babylon's really changed a lot since they were here, and, they actually gave up everything, and they left with nothing. Well, Bodega, the guns that they still had on hand, the people that they had holding the Fudge Lane properties for them still.
I don't know how these people have convinced themselves they're the victims when they went and bought guns for the purpose of turning against us. They tried to hold down the ashen trees, something that they knew was sacred to us, and they had their leader literally not give a fuck about them for 4 months as he stood in here and tried to grasp any sense of power he could, only to realize he couldn't, flip on his beliefs and shoot 4 people in the head to leave. When nobody gave a fuck about him. Nobody did shit to him because he was irrelevant. So he shot people over it, and now they want to play the victims? Come on, grow up. God, the mental gymnastics these people have to go through to try and make themselves out to be the victim is crazy. Move on. Go to therapy. I don't know.
Yeah. Which is why I said it was a bit of a petty thing to bring up, but... Good to know that they are around and that is a narrative they're still spouting, and especially with some of the conflicts with the North that has been going on with the Lost, etc. I would not be surprised if there is perhaps an angle that they were trying to work, since Treepaws technically have a little bit of Sandy Shores mapped out in their favor. And if I'm correct, the Lost properties are pretty close by. That is my tinfoil hat theory.
Well,
Because you're
Dio
right,
used to run with Edgar.
That is, yes. I remember Lang mentioning that.
God, I hate this shit. I hate this, like, oh, but it's in the past. It was so long ago. It was, you know, that's personal. This is business. Bro, why the fuck would I do business with you when you tried to kill me? That's not personal. That's just stupid. Like, you've proven to be a snake 10 out of 10 times. You want me to just ignore that and be like, yeah, we could probably do business with them, you know? They tried to kill us multiple times. Their leader shot all of us as we did nothing to him. They came in here and slaughtered our pirates every night when nobody was around to protect them. But yeah, kumbaya, it's all in the past. Let's sell them guns so they can definitely not turn on us. Hello? Yes, did you search Harry when he was leaving? Okay, he had nothing on him?
Too fucking good. Too fucking good.
Okay. All right, thank you. That's all I needed. Appreciate it. Bye-bye. Okay, we have a meeting in 4 minutes at the Red Keep.
That is correct. I almost
yes.
forgot about that.
Well, anything else that we want to quickly go over?
Honestly, I think anything else could probably be better gone over by either... Who was around? Maybe Skipper or Bajorn in regards to the Lost stuff over the weekend? I wasn't about yesterday, but I was on Saturday. And it seemed like they had a couple of excursions in the morning that went in our favor? Perhaps?
Okay.
I don't 100% recall. And I know the clowns have been kind of dipping their heads in and out. We had a very interesting tour come through Saturday evening, so we'll have a couple people coming through to have a chat today, potentially.
Okay, I'm gonna run and grab some food real quick, so I don't starve at this meeting. And I will meet you up there.
I almost forgot about the meeting. Dang. CA spicy. CA heated today. CA also justified. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of Eliza naivete in her wondering if there was an actual, or hoping that there could actually be a little bit of reconciliation at that meeting. But it very much was. Some emotions Eliza expressed were very true. And the rest was kind of like keeping the peace in a way. Because Eliza does feel that it's one of those things where, like, Eliza still does feel that the way that the Ashen Tree stuff was handled was so poorly done. Because the Tree Boss guys thought that they were supporting, you know, the Marduk, right? Because they didn't recognize the authority of the war Mardukes, right? Or of martial law. Which adds a flavor to things.
Hello.
Good day to you, Queenie. Ooh. Yeah, the Edgar shooting thing, not defensible at all. Good day to you, Luciano.
Eliza, good to see you.
I hope you are well on this day.
Yes. Yes. Wish I could say the same for you. You don't look too good.
I've seen better days. But I've also seen worse, so I truly have no complaints.
Hmm. Do you recall what happened exactly to you?
Yeah, from what I remember, I was taking a moment to myself out at the, I suppose the, not really dock, but the boardwalk up in Polito. And I was on the phone with someone, a friend of mine, just having an idle chat. I hope you can forgive me one moment. Lang, hello and good day.
Hey, where you at?
I am on top of the Red Keep awaiting the meeting that we are about to have with the, I suppose the committee.
Oh, okay, wonderful. We'll talk after.
Indeed.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I was, standing there collecting my thoughts about my day, and then I heard a bunch of scuffling behind me. I turned around and saw someone scrambling up from underneath the boardwalk. And last thing I remember was seeing my own reflection in a motorcycle visor, and someone saying, "Eliza is dead, so die." Based off of a couple of text messages I ignored, it was probably Tad that did it.
Interesting. Very interesting.
I'm talking to Luciano.
Ah! Oh my god, guys, I'm tripping out. I'm tripping out.
I have a bounty placed on his head. The order is to bring him to you. If this is something you wish.
I don't want anything to do with him. Whoever captures him can choose his fate. River, garbage disposal, pit in the
Oh,
ground.
Todd?
I've done and said my piece with him. And I'm not going to give him the satisfaction of having my hand guide the rest of his fate.
Understood.
Yeah, I think we just fully
Yeah, I'm
keep
gonna
him
be- I'll call
away
you
from
back.
you. Is this it for today? No sab, no skip.
Is Lang attending this?
Let me see. Probably not though.
It didn't sound like it when he was on the, when he gave me a call just now.
Oh, okay. We were just checking if you wanted to attend this leadership meeting or no. All right. Okay, bye-bye. Okay. First thing. Nancy was, I guess, walking out of New Babylon, got picked up by the Lost, robbed of her Babylari. She's now missing 26 Babylari.
Jesus Christ. Was she not
Yeah.
aware? Was she not aware of like the war or the war and shit?
She was made aware, I chewed her out for that. She lied to me about it at first, saying that she wasn't aware.
Oh.
And I said, why did we just have a 10 fucking minute conversation about whether or not, you know, this whole thing when you knew before going out? You know, it's the classic, like, oh, we're in conflict and I got robbed because I went out there. Now I'm gonna act like I can't even leave New Babylon. Woe is me. But I cut that shit real fast. Who's coming up here?
No idea.
Oh.
Come on, Duke.
God.
Brother, you're on a tower. You didn't know I was coming up here? Like, you could see me from walking from over there?
Well, I mean, I'm looking at them, talking to them, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
He made this strategic decision to get as far away from the ladder as possible and limit his eye line.
That's right. Thank you, Eliza. You know, me and Eliza, we've been working on defenses and all that. She's understood a little bit more about, you know, what we do, you know, living the life as a militia guard.
All right, Lucy, I just gotta talk to you for like 2 seconds.
All right.
Eliza's such a fuck. Wait, tomorrow's a big day for whatever the fuck Lang is doing tomorrow.
Okay. So, yeah, clearly they are going after civilians. Not just MC, even though they claim to be just going after the MC. I don't know what's happened over the weekend in terms of them. What conversations have been had, what the actual vibe of this whole thing is. But I do not like that they're picking up our civilians and robbing them. Like, that is just absolutely not okay. I mean, we have more people, we have more guns, and we have the ability to squash them. At least that's my belief. And I think we should. You know, Nancy was saying, like, okay, well, what are you guys, like, what are we doing in response? And I think we go on the offensive using the militia, not the MC. I mean, both, but the militia primarily.
The offensive for what?
The loss.
It's war.
What are they doing?
They picked up Nancy and robbed her of her Babylari. And then they told her they are only going after the MC. And I said, that's not how it works. Clearly you're not if you're robbing our civilians.
You told who that?
No, I didn't talk to them. Like, that's just what I'm saying right now.
Oh,
But if we play into their game of only the MC going back after them,
we're not doing that. I already told everybody we're not doing that from day one.
Not doing what? Not doing what?
It's ain't an MC only thing, brother.
yeah.
No, it's not.
We don't do
Definitely
that
not.
shit here.
Yeah. I mean, I just haven't gone out because I'm busy over here, you know? I'm worrying about shit
Where
around
was
here.
Nancy that she got robbed? Like, how did she get robbed?
She walked out the front gate to walk into the city, and they grabbed her under the bridge. She called me, and she was like, so can you tell me what's going on with this lost thing? And I was like, weren't you here on Friday? Like, don't you know? And she's like, no. Then we had a 10-minute conversation about
She
the
was
whole
here on Friday,
ordeal.
though.
Yeah, she was. But I guess she missed the meeting, but it doesn't even matter because we had a 10-minute conversation, and then I find out she was told, apparently by Speedy, not to, like, go it alone, like, to be safe, and the fact that there was a conflict. And I said, why the fuck did we just have this conversation? Like, I don't know. Frustrating. That's why I was chewing her out. But yeah, from what I've heard, I mean, I would like the militia to be leading the offensive out there against them.
Yeah, I think we should be doing full-on assault on these motherfuckers and putting them down. That's just me, though.
Agreed. No, I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if we use all of our militia resources on the outside, that means, you know, Babylon's basically left unprotected.
It doesn't matter, brother. Like, what? You're just gonna let a Roosh do his one attack in the morning before he goes to bed?
No.
Everybody else gets
I,
fucked in the ass for the rest of the day. Like that's just not feasible.
I think we should definitely conduct several attacks. Just maybe,
These
maybe
guys got
mix
to
it
be
up a
put
little
down,
bit.
and we got to put this end to this swiftly.
Do we want only militia on this, or do we mix it up with other people? Maybe some of the MC, some militia, maybe some of you guys.
MC and militia is fine, just nobody else. Like we
All
want
right.
people to, if they want to be a part of something, they got to join a faction, not just stand around and hope to get picked. You got to be proactive.
Sounds good. Sounds good. All right, I'll set it up. No problem.
You know, obviously leadership is fine, but other than that, if they want to be a part of something, go join the militia. If you want to be a part of something, go join the motorcycle club. Otherwise, there's no point joining anything.
True. Yeah.
Okay, a concern I have right now. Edgar's group. They called me about a week ago talking about, oh, you know, what happened between all of us was personal, but we want to do business. It's separate. I said, go fuck yourself, essentially. Hell no. I guess they also spoke to Sab, who said they need to apologize before coming to trade. I don't agree with that. I think they should be permanently banned from trade. I hate their guts, and I think they'll snake us again and again and again, no matter what. Eliza, I don't know if you wanted to share your part to this.
I'll make it very brief. Had Daniel's memorial on Saturday. Hassan and a couple of people from Tree Pop were
What?
there.
Was I not invited to that? On a Saturday? How dare you?
Was the food good?
How dare you not let me mourn your dead husband?
Get over it, Lang. He's dead.
You're right. Continue.
Hassan was one of the people that came up to speak, and afterwards I thanked him, and he and I had a short, well, a medium-length conversation where he basically said that, you know, he wanted bygones to be bygones, things in the past, whatever happened, and we can move forward. And I agreed. I played it polite because I, you know, didn't want to aggravate anything. And then he started asking questions like, oh, well, you know, I just want to get your opinion on things. How do you feel about how things went down between Babylon and Treepas, and started, you know, asking, you know, what did they do wrong? Why were they blacklisted from trade day? Why are they the ones being forced to apologize? And basically tried to weave this whole pity party narrative about how they are, you know, the poor abused people that were true Babylonians that got ousted. And, you know, that XYZ things that happened in the past, and that they were the ones that were wronged, basically trying to cajole me into being like, oh no, I'm so sorry. Yeah, my dead husband, thank you so much for coming to the funeral. Here, you come trade guns with us, okay? That's basically what he was trying to go for, but I just played it down the middle, so they're maintaining the pity party victim complex narrative. And
who was all like actively a part of this I guess whole ordeal?
Hassan was the only one that I actively spoke with. There were 3 others nearby that I think I recognized Jackson Colby. The 2 others I was not particularly familiar with.
Okay, so is this a new 3 past? Like I haven't heard Edgar, Sebas, Ben. I haven't heard those names in a minute.
They've had some new faces.
OP was the one who called me. Oscar Perez was with them when they pulled up, grabbed me as I was going to sleep, and tried to throw me out of a plane and got Edgar shanked. And they said that should be in the past because I shanked Edgar. I was like, what? I shanked Edgar because you guys were trying to kill me.
These guys are way too close to Edgar. Like, there's no way we even allow.
Yeah, listen, we're not going to allow any sort of dealings without the head of the snake being the one leading it. I'm not going to talk to Hassan. I ain't going to talk to no. Those are peasants in the grand scheme of things. There's no point having those conversations with them. This is true.
Yeah.
You tell no one to fuck off, and if they want to reconcile and come to common ground, tell Edgar to give me a call. That's the only way that's the only way that potentially even happens, and it's still very unlikely to happen. So.
Good to know. Odds that CJ and I had a brief conversation about the odds of them working with the Lost are somewhat likely, but we don't have anything concrete with that. So
yeah.
Well,
The
I
timing of it
actually,
all.
It depends on who's active. If Sebastian, Benny, and Edgar are active, then I think they would be. But if this is like a a 3-pass, but it's a new group, they're just rocking with an old name that's got some reputation to it, then it wouldn't shock me if they weren't.
Mm.
It would just depend. Like I just don't know anything. It just depends on who's actually been around and who's been leading the charge on it.
Seems like Benny's Bodega has been pretty active. I've seen a couple of twats about it on Twitter. Outside of that,
Who's seen twats from Benny himself, or who's been twat?
Benicio Delgado, yes.
Oh, so he has been active. Okay, so then they're probably some in the cahoots with the laws for sure.
I mean, the timing of it all is just. I think that first call came about a week ago, and then clearly they didn't like my answers, and then they go to Eliza, right, and try and utilize the connection to her dead husband as a source
That's
to
fucked up.
branch off of. Yeah, it's pathetic.
That's
Well, to be fair, too, Edgar don't seem like the motherfucker who would bend the knee and ask for forgiveness. So I don't know if he's calling the shots in any of this. He might. It's interesting. I think the market is just bleeding, and obviously we provide
Yeah.
necessities for some of these groups over at Trade Day. So maybe they're trying to take advantage. I have no idea.
I mean, that's not their narrative, though. They're not trying to ask for forgiveness. They're trying to play the victim still.
Yeah, I mean that's what they'll do till the end of time.
Yeah.
It's there's no more point spending more breath on this. Let's move forward. What else?
War aside, all that aside, there was a bit of an incident behind the silos again the other day. What was it, Friday, CJ? I think it was Friday, right?
Oh, the EMS that died?
Yeah. So 2 EMS pulled up. Clevin apparently challenged one of them to like a duel or some shit. They were the ones that had kidnapped Yogg like a week earlier, and one of them possibly died. Cops pulled up. A lot of cops pulled up. Whole scene. There was a whole scene again by the silos. It gave us, it reminded us of the first cop that died on the silos.
Wow. And the cops have done anything about that?
They haven't done anything yet. No, nothing.
Do we have any
Just
confirmation
wait and
that he
see, I
died?
guess.
Because you said that like some other guy that was close to him came looking, right? Or was that somebody else that told me that?
So his friend later came to Trade Day, and he was like he wanted to inquire about how he was gonna die, or some shit. It was weird. I don't know.
What?
Yeah, he was with
Well,
another EMS.
listen, anything with the cops is always just a wait and see. There's nothing that we can actively do about it. So just wait and see. Then they'd like to do nothing. They're lazy as fucks. Let's move forward. Next
Yeah.
one.
That's about it from my end. I got some bounties out, I guess. One for Tad that got did this with Eliza. Yeah, that's I got nothing else. It's bounties.
So the
Right.
consensus we reached on that is whatever they're going to do to handle that bounty, he's going to be kept away from Eliza so that he doesn't satisfy his urge to see her.
Oh, what talking about?
Tad,
Oh,
like if
okay.
he's picked up, yeah, we're just going to keep him away from Eliza and let the militia or whoever handle him.
Has there been any more development on that?
not as far as I
Uh,
know.
All right.
As callous as it is, I already done my piece. I already said my piece, and I already showed him what I mean. So he's already dead to me. Any
Perfect.
consequences he faces after that is out of my hands.
Perfect. All right.
If I do see him again, I'm gonna finish what I didn't.
Good.
Good.
Good. All right. Anything
Now-
else?
Harry Brown, his execution. Are we still are we
what?
still doing that?
What?
We can call the execution off. You transfer all the assets and the funding today, so we're fine.
Wonderful.
All right.
Oh, yeah,
Anything
I
else?
thought that was common. Yeah.
I
Nothing. No.
think that is it. I was not around on the weekend, unfortunately, so I don't know too much.
Damn, everybody taking
Yeah.
weekends off now or what? Were you around the weekend, Eliza?
I was around on Saturday, indeed. I'll have to say most of the pressing things have been covered. Of course, the lost situation is still ongoing, and of course, the clowns are still making their minimal martial efforts, I suppose, somewhat supported by the Cuban federales, but it's
Oh yeah, our warrant, or at least my warrant, is gone.
Wonderful. All right. I guess anybody was around Sunday? Anything happened on Sunday?
Nah, not me. Just heard there were a couple of fights with the lost. That's about it.
All right, perfect. Well, let's go and I guess get ready for this town hall meeting then.
All right.
Let's do it. Oh, CJ, did you like the militia trooper uniform?
It's interesting, for sure.
You know, work in
you-
progress.
Are
You know what I mean?
planning a trip to space or anything?
Nah. It's like
Did you still want to have a chat with me, or would you prefer to wait until after the meeting?
We can do it after the meeting.
Okay. Speak to you
I
then.
mean, we can do it right now. We got some time to chill. Come over here. Hey, you been good? Any more developments I should know about?
Not that I can think of, no. I got my stitches looked at by Gigi. I'll get them checked out by one of the doctors again. One of the doctors here tomorrow, just to make sure I'm clear to take the bandages off.
Any any cops come knocking, any faceless assets, fucking threatening you, calling, none of that?
At the present moment, no. Diego showed up to the memorial, but we did not exchange words at all. And,
Interesting, okay.
Frank apparently watched the memorial from a distance, and he came to speak to me afterwards. I'll be honest, the conversation was just more me talking about Daniel than anything.
Okay. All right.
But I'll keep my wits about me. I understand that tomorrow it is going to be a very busy day with trade day, etc. So I will make sure that I am focused so that...
Why'd you do this funeral on a Saturday, huh?
Why not?
Really? Why not, huh?
Did you really want to be there?
Hell yeah, I did.
What would you have said, Lang?
What do you mean? I
pretty
give
sure-
the greatest speech. I give the greatest funeral speeches in the world. That's the reason why I ran a multi-million successful dollar business called Dad's Life Funeral Services.
Well, you wanted me to get over it, so I got it done and am moving on.
Yeah, all right. Just know I'm not happy about it. I wanted to be there.
I mean, we can hold another one if you want.
Nah. There's no point in,
Is it just because you
Bring
wanted
that
to help with a funeral? Does it matter that it was my husband?
Of course it matters. Come on.
Well, I should have been more thoughtful. I appreciate the thought behind it.
Yeah, well. It is what it is. He's gone now.
Yeah.
We can move forward. Just let me know if if you feel like tensions are rising around you with police and then faces and shit. Just just blow this shit up, right? So.
I also have to recognize that my own recklessness has put me in this situation, so... As long as you all are okay, that's really all that matters right now.
Yeah.
Skipper did say at the funeral that he was glad my husband was dead. So it was almost like you were there.
Unbelievable.
Morning, Eliza.
Morning, Andy. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. What's up?
Each day a little bit better, I'll say.
That's good. That's good to hear.
Pick them up at Chrome right now if you want.
I'm glad. Well, if you're up to a chat, I'm around.
Well, if I'm free a little bit after the meeting, we'll have a chat.
Sounds
Come to the
good.
town meeting, brother. Come on.
Perfect.
You got
Sounds
Osvaldo at
good.
the front gate.
Who at the front gate? Honestly, Lang officiating the funeral would have been content. 100%. So fun. Hey, why the fuck did you do it? Filthy Corpo. Mystique on that 75 stream streak. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Can you show me? Man, no pirate Sag. No Alfonso Sag. Now that's commitment. No, does something happen with this cat? I know! No more Duke Skipper here. No Sister Anya to kiss. Man, what a fucked up day.
Hey, I want. You know what? You're good there. You're good there.
Okay.
Oh, that's tough. Not T-U-F-F, but T-O-U-G-H. That's rough. Well, I hope things improve. Because I know that's really hard. Doesn't look like we have any Clork today. Who's gonna open the meeting today?
Town hall meeting is beginning shortly. Please approach the range. Do not be late. I will fine you, motherfucker.
Virtuous Grief. Damn, what an apt name. Thank you so much for the follow.
Hello.
The pirates, yay! Ow! Mold my lord! Wow! What the heck? Thank you so much for the 5 gifties! Chat, if any of you got a gifty from Mold my lord, make sure you give thanks. That's so generous. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. command, my lord. You know, anyone
So you
else
truck
watching
boots?
Night of the Seven Kingdoms?
Yep.
I haven't read any of the stories it's based off of, but... yeah, I don't know. Yeah, is it just one book? The show has been so fun. Ah, what? Whoa! What the heck, Mystique? Mystique! Thank you so much for the 5 gifties. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. That's so generous. Chat, if you got a gifty from Mystique, make sure you give a bunch of thanks. Excuse me.
Eliza, you're kicking off the meeting today.
Who?
Got this shit, Eliza.
"15 seasons? Good. I'll watch all of them. Gonna do it 2 on the dot.
Who got murdered?
People of New Babylon, how are we doing today?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
King of the North.
Delights me to
Babylon.
hear. Indeed. Often in times, while we tread this path, we find ourselves confronting rocks that may trip us along the way, or errant branches that grow and try to convince us to go in a different direction. We know where our destination is, but there are always distractions. Little roadside attractions that pull our attention away from what is important. Or people who stand guarding that path, telling us we cannot go any further. Now, what do we do, Babylonians, when we face those distractions, those obstacles that try to defer us from our intended destination?
We burn right through them.
We burn right through them. What else?
That's right.
I could not have said it better myself, villager. Of course, like with the fable of the strawberry and the tiger, you should not waste your time fretting over whether or not you should enjoy the fruits of your labor. No, that is not what I suggest at all. But most certainly, when we face these obstacles, we burn through them. When we see people who try to defer us from our path, we burn through them. And what we're not going to do is let anyone or anything convince us that we are on the wrong path.
Amen. Amen.
Unless, I don't know. Do you all feel like you're on the right path? Are you willing to fight and do what it takes so that we can reach the glorious destination, the golden Babylon we all seek? Or are you going to stand idly by and let everyone else reap the glory of having achieved something excellent? In this present moment, your silence speaks volumes.
We shall stand together, High Priestess.
Yeah, see your gold. See
Amen.
your gold.
Way, yes.
Get in.
The lack of passion is truly inspiring to me on this day. I know there are quite a few people here who feel the fire burning in their souls. For those of you whose ashes are smoldering, I hope you can take inspiration from those who are forging forward, so that you do not also become part of the ash that is left behind on the path. Armor Dukes.
Thank you.
Sit your ass down. That was a great opener, Eliza. That's a fantastic opener. $5 already fine for CJ for trying to intervene on the way we run these meetings, and always have ran these meetings. It starts with Sab, then it goes me, and then it goes to Kumar Dukes, and then it goes to announcements and everybody else.
Sorry, chat. It was so dumb. It was so dumb.
Anyways, that was a great opener, Eliza. Thank you. Obviously, Sab still is not around. I did want to do trade day tomorrow at a different location. We're not going to do that. We're going to reschedule again. Hopefully, to do it for
Steve,
Friday.
Thank you so much for the 500 bits.
Tomorrow we will run trade day as normal and usual over here at the
I really
island of
appreciate it. Thank you
Shamash.
so much.
We did add a border there. You guys are expected to comply to the rules the militia enforce as you cross in and out of the island. Any undocumented, uncounted gold will be seized, and you will not be paid for it. So make sure you are doing your due diligence to document and let the militia know exactly what you've sold, for how much, and whatnot. And when you go to the Mardukes, you sell the gold, you're good to go. It's crucial. Don't forget that. Tomorrow, I will be going on a very important mission in the forest with Bjorn. We might be gone for a few days, we might be gone for an hour. It really depends how things go. I'm only letting you guys know now, for it is a gravely risky and important mission for the people of New Babylon. And I am not sure what the results will be. So hope for the best, and hope that we make it out of there. Surveys, if you have not completed them, please do so and hand them to me. If you are missing a notebook, if it has not been returned to you, you will contact CJ for it from now on, and you will go to the library to pick up your notebooks that you've handed in. For the ones who have not turned in their surveys, make sure it is on a notebook, make sure your name is at the front, and you turn in the notebooks to me and to me only. You pick up the notebooks from the library and the library only. Please, for the surveys, give more effort than most people have given it already, for the love of God. I emphasize this again. Some of y'all motherfuckers just put one word answers. It was fucking pathetic to read. Some of y'all didn't even care to answer the question. Leon, I don't know if you're here, but that was probably the worst read of my life. I should sue you for wasting my time. That's how much I felt my time was wasted for your answers. Again, shout out Jeff and Harry, exemplars in how you should fill out a survey. It's crucial to our future leaders on what y'all think about them. So please, if you have not picked up a survey yet, come to me directly and I will hand you one. Again, front name, put your name on the front. These are fully anonymous to the two Mardukes, obviously not to me. And then you pick up your notebooks from the library. And don't worry about your surveys being in them. They should be removed at that point. Tensions with the loss are at an all-time high. We've had some people get robbed and be surprised about it. I will remind you guys again, do not go out alone. Do not go out without at least letting a person know where you're at. And if you choose to ignore this, don't be complaining about it later. They are robbing people. They are getting anybody that they can grab up. They are trying to kill motherfuckers. It is a full-on, full-scale war. We are doing our best to put it to an end, but it is what it is. Sometimes war is going to come knocking, and we have to deal with it. We have no other option. So you got to be very, very aware of your surroundings, what you have on you, and where you're going, either alone or with a friend. This is a vicious gang, and they show no mercy. So again, I warn you all, be careful. And that's all I got.
Hell yeah.
All right, not much to add to that. The only thing is, outside of being, I guess, careful with going out there with the lost conflict, making sure people know where you're at, making sure you're bringing somebody with you. Also be wary who you're speaking to outside of these walls. I've made this announcement before, but I want to stress it once again. There's people out there who will snake, who will try and go to certain people to get a different answer than what they got originally. If somebody comes to you and is asking you questions or trying to pitch some sort of narrative to you, make sure you are sending them through the proper roles within this community. So if it's about trade, send them to Sap, who unfortunately is not around, or somebody else in the Merchants Guild. If it is about any conflict, send them to Luciano, send them to the militia. Be sure we are using these roles that we have for a reason. That's it. Any announcements, hashtag ads?
Eliza did not give a good speech today, nor did I want her to. I think it's fun to have Eliza flop for a little bit here.
I'll pay you later, Marduk. My bag is in the trailer.
That's fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, remember, we are at war, so you do need weaponry. If you use a weapon. Obviously, not everybody here, needs to be a fighter. You can be a civilian, you can be a guard, you can be a medic, whatever you wish, right? But if you do need weapons, we have stocked up. That being said, though, me and AC, we try our best to keep it Gucci. But, we can't be here all the time. Some people here have permission to give you guys weapons if stuff goes down when we're not here. But that doesn't mean you're gonna grab 2 weapons, 50 armor, 50, you know what I'm saying? Shit takes a while for us to build. And not only that, it takes resources from Babylon. So if you wanna get yourself a weapon or buy one, we can do that. Just, basically don't rob us or we chop your fucking hand off. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Speedy.
Hey guys, just wanted to remind you Pirate Radio is today. Top of the hour, so 15 minutes from now. I think we're gonna get some radios very soon, so if you'd like to get one straight after Town Hall, hopefully. But yeah, thank you guys.
Building Radio Shack.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
The Babylonian, episode 2 is out now. Huge shout out to Sana. She did the heavy lifting on this and did all the footage. And at the very end, there's a bonus fight scene with anime effects and shit. Please enjoy.
Really?
Fight anime, that's for nerds.
Ah!
All right. Seems like that's all we got for announcements. Good town hall meeting. Let's have a great week. Happy Monday.
Marduk, do we have a replacement for the Merchants Guild for now?
Nope. Don't abandon Sam in his time of need. I'm looking at you, Clevin. You're pathetic. Where the fuck Jesus been? That guy should get exiled. Never around anymore. Merchants Guild is down horrendously bad. Nobody's there to pick up Sab when he needs it the most. You pieces of shit.
Exactly.
Shout out the MC Club for poaching all of you.
Yeah.
I have my survey.
Yeah.
Classic MC, brother. Classic MC. What can you do?
It's not my fault all South people came to me, my boy.
Mm.
And I just showed
What does Clevin do? What does Clevin do in the club, eh? Is he like the janitor or some shit? What do you clean the floors?
Kick names and take ass, buddy.
Yeah, there you go, brother. Clevin's actually badass, my boy.
You guys, I see you guys hired the guy from the Force Unleashed here. He's got like 2 lightsabers or some shit. Who the fuck is this guy?
Oh my God, he is Star Killer.
A good thing or a bad thing? I don't know Star Wars stuff. I'm not a nerd.
Honestly, it's not really a bad thing. He looks just like him. Holy fuck! These guys about to pull out 2 swords and fucking start whacking people.
I can pull out a sword if you'd like.
Okay. All right.
Yes,
That's a dagger, brother.
That's
a dagger, brother.
Are you sure? Come here. Come here.
It's a club, bitch.
Here,
It's a
you can
club.
hold it in your hand. You can hold it in your hand.
Where is Region?
No idea.
Where?
What the hell? She didn't.
Oh, Region. I didn't recognize him. Why?
Ah,
The
Speedy.
fuck is going on with you, Regent? I need to beat you up?
No, just met the business end of a knife on Thursday, but I'm healing up just fine.
So why don't I hear about this? Like, this is ridiculous.
Oh, I
Huh?
believe the militia has a bounty out for the
I don't give a fuck
offender.
about the militia. I give a fuck about you. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
I was caught lacking,
So what?
as they say.
Listen, it's not about caught lacking. It's about why don't you come to me so we go take care of these putos. No, wait for militia to go tickle their feet. Like, I'll chop them up in 1,000 pieces and feed them. I'm telling you.
I'll be honest, I did not consider that to be an option. I figured
Yeah,
that your
because
hands were
like,
already full.
listen, let me put it, let me put myself in your shoes, okay? If I'm the fucking Legion, okay, and I go out there, somebody got me, and nobody gives a fuck, then who the fuck am I? That's the vibe I got. You feel me? Like, you're the region. Like, the second we know, we should have been riding out there like the fucking riders of Rohan, burning the whole city down. Like, I'm sorry, I might be misunderstanding it or confused. I just don't understand this, you know? Like, to me, like, I didn't even know before now. I was like, what? And they told me. I'm like, so how the fuck is Eliza getting, stabbed or whatever outside here? And nobody does nothing about it. This is just ridiculous.
It sounded like Skipper and Andy tried looking for him the other day.
Yeah, but like, listen, you understand what I'm trying to say, right? It's not enough for one or two person. Like, the whole Babylon should be out there. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of whoever fucked up the region. Now, who the fuck fucked you up?
It's a guy named Tad. He used to be a member here.
Tad the puto, and who does he hang out with? Anything like that?
The Smileys.
Is it clowns or is it like another type of clown?
They're not clowns. They're kind of like a crackhead adjacent group.
Okay, I know about some crackheads. You're talking about like, is the actual crackheads here, these guys? Or is this another crackhead?
They're not a part of the crackheads. I know a
Right.
couple of them are friends with them, but...
Listen, 24 hours, I'll bring him to a stick to you, okay? We're gonna barbecue his ass, okay? Actually, even better, I want you there, with me. If I find his ass, I give you a call, we fucking destroy them, okay? This is ridiculous. I'm telling you, like, I kill you. I'm telling you, Region. I fucking kill you. Understand me? This is not the type of region I want. I thought you had, fire in you. Do I hear heli?
You're
Might be
not
my
wrong.
music in my ear. And you do have fire. Like, what I'm trying to say. Is that a heli or am I tripping?
No, I hear it as well. I do not...
I hear heli. Might be attacked, maybe?
Landed at the front gate.
But yeah, Region, listen, the MC Club will take care of it. We will even call you when it's done, so you can finish the job. We're not gonna finish them. But my point is, next time this happens, I kill you if you don't come to me.
I understand.
Like, the thing, I understand, listen, not everybody in Babylon is violent people, right? Whatever. Some of us are violent, though, and some of us do, like, for me, it's important stuff. Like, because if I'm the king and nobody wanna, die for the king, I get mad as fuck, bro. And I see the fucking, like, I don't know, the queen, whatever you call people, like, the princess, the queen, whatever region is. Like, you see her hurt and nobody, like, everybody like, oh, how you doing? Good luck in life. Like, fuck that shit. I'm not saying, like, whole Babylon should be, like, burning. But I'm saying most of majority of Babylon who does this type of stuff like I do should be burning people down, So we have a deal, right? Next time shit like this happens, you tell me or I kill you.
That is a deal I can agree with.
Perfect. Also, we're gonna find this guy. Don't you worry about it. I'll give you a call when I got his ass. Thank you.
Thank you, Speedy.
Thank you. Like I said, I just don't like that type of stuff. Hola, brother.
Hey, Quentin from the Merchants Guild. Do you mind if we have a little talk?
Really is a psychopath with a heart of gold.
So I was told to come to you. I have a little bit of an issue.
Lynch.
Eliza, will you be renewing your meal plan?
Yes, I do intend to. Will you be the person to speak to?
Yeah, I can get the contract up.
Remarkable. And that's 10 Babylari, if I'm correct?
Yes. Would you like to do it for?
Hello, Babylon.
I don't know if you want to split it with Clark, because you guys are
If you'd like a
part
radio,
of
come
recruitment
to
as
us
well.
here at the
Did you want to do
studio.
that, or whoever's part of recruitment, and
You know
maybe
what?
you guys
Yeah.
can split it together?
How much would that be?
It'd still be 10.
Still
Why,
be 10.
Yeah. If there's anyone like you wanna
So
pull
it would
under that umbrella.
cover
Both of you,
myself,
2 meals a
Clark,
day.
and
Yep.
Artemis
It's the exact
probably.
Same, exact same contract, same price.
All right, easily enough. Here, I will. For this week, pay the full fee. I hope you can forgive the split in
No, yeah, no
coinage
problem.
here.
And then it'll be yourself, Clark, and Artemis.
Yes, yes, indeed. Artemis has been helping out quite a bit with it, so if I need to add a little extra on that, I very much understand.
It's 10. It is 10.
All right, easily enough.
It's the same thing with the bank and Chrome. They have multiple
perfect.
employees and militia as well, and they are all the same price. So
right.
we will do that, and then you are good until the 9th.
The 9th. Perfect.
3 of our pennants, right?
I gotta get over to the NBR
All right, I will make note of that.
Listen, okay?
Friday
I
was
can
fine.
sign on my book right here.
Potatoes.
Hey, if you need anything, let me know.
Thank you. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Built it. I just need to.
Hi, thank you.
You know what I mean? It looks like well, I was waiting for fine Santa, but I'm gonna get some help from the substitutes. Yeah. Probably tomorrow.
Probably not around.
Trip? Over what?
Yes, hello.
Hello. I got a text from Rebecca about her being around and if we wanted to do an interview today. I don't see Clark, unfortunately, but I figured, we can go forward anyways in his absence. I'll see if I can get, at least one of the Mardukes and maybe one other person present since you and I already got a chance to speak with her at length.
Yeah, sounds good.
Perfect. I will let you know when she's coming over.
All right, sounds good.
I appreciate it greatly.
Anytime.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Easy. Rebecca.
terrible idea. I'm better at putting plans together and letting the others.
Nancy. The militia members are too fucking funny. Okay.
Hello?
Very quick question for you. If we have any potential Babylonians here for interviews today, would you like to be a part of those, or is your schedule a little more packed?
I think it is case by case scenario. So we'll see based on time and what I'm up to. But I would love to be kept up to date.
All right, can and will do. Let me know if you need anything else.
All right. Bye-bye. Thank you.
19, 17, 16, 15, 13. All right. Hello, Babylonians. 'Tis I, Eliza. If anyone happens to have a copy of the most recent City Chronicle, I would love a chance to take a look at it. Feel free to give me a text or a call. I thank you.
I have one for you.
Ah, thank you so much.
You're welcome. I read most of it yesterday, anyways.
I can give it back when I am finished.
That's all right.
Thank you. Reached out to
Yes.
Rebecca, no response as of yet.
Okay.
So I'll keep tabs on that and maybe even reach out to some other people that maybe need following up with.
Okay. Yeah, she didn't like. She's just interested in doing an interview to see like what we're about, kind of thing. Or
So she wanted to check up on the status of her application and was basically.
Oh, Rebecca.
Yeah. Mhm.
Wow. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking like influencer Rebecca. Oh my god.
Oh no,
My
not
brain.
that one.
Okay. Yeah.
But I understand
Yeah,
why
that makes
you would think such.
That makes way more sense.
Quintum. Good
Hello,
day.
Quentin.
Hey, so with the survey, it's only 10 questions, right?
I believe such, yes.
Okay, good. I got the full thing. I just wanted to make sure. I was like, am I missing a page? Am I going crazy? Anyways, it's been a long day already. And I just came around.
Yeah.
Yeah. I spoke to him. I hope you're doing better today, Eliza. I hope you're feeling better.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Of course. If you need anything, let me know. I'll be around.
Canon will do. I don't know if Rohan is still interested in having that proper tour today, so I'll keep an eye and an ear out.
I think he wants to come back. I told him. I I said we always welcome, you know, outsiders with tours and whatnot, with open, with open arms. With, oh my God, I'm so bad. Oh my God. Anyways, with open arms.
Oh.
I don't know if you know Andy, but Rohan is missing an arm.
Yeah,
Andy's
I
really-
was taking that a lot. I was taking that. Guess. You know what? I've done that too.
What?
I've made that mistake and said that to somebody.
It was catatonic. But anyways, it was bad. But you know, it was like funny bad.
Well, if anything,
No.
Dixie certainly seems very interesting. Depending on
She's nice. I like Dixie.
she's
But
quite
she seems like she
fascinating
doesn't know
indeed.
what she wants to do. She likes being a clerk, apparently.
I know Dev really wants to hardcore recruit her, but I think I'm gonna kind of slow burn it a little bit with her. She seems like the
Oh.
type where you gotta kind of, you know.
Okay.
Because she kind of floated the idea of potentially, you know, joining our community. She asked a lot of questions about it.
That's
At
good.
least when I spoke with her. But if she was basically saying to you
Can I
that she
grab a
still
radio
wanted to be a
Oh.
clerk,
Oh, I gotta get one too.
then I will put
I
a
don't
pin
know.
in that.
She seems lost. I get it. You know, I get that feeling. You know what I mean? Not
It's
like the lost
understandable.
MC. I don't like them, but like being lost.
But it is a good thing to note where it's, you know, if she's lost.
Eliza, I
it-
gotta tell you something.
What's that?
The lost kidnapped my wife and robbed her, and they stole her custom wedding ring that I got her, and then they went through her phone and looked at her text messages.
Militia,
between me
please
and her
note
and
there
other
were two
people.
boats, a red and a yellow boat that just approached the docks and took off. Please keep your eyes open.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping the MC or someone
Red
is
and
gonna
yellow
go
boat.
kill him. I think. I already talked to them, but like I don't know. It was a little upsetting and very. I don't like that they did that.
I'm sorry that happened. I know that
Yeah.
Yui has been put through more than enough as of late.
Yeah, I was actually gonna tell you this too, CJ.
Are you talking about what those rat fucks?
Yeah, yeah.
To me, this is actually wild. This is actually
Oh,
wild.
thank you.
Being shot in the back on the ground is one thing, but this is interesting.
But why
Yeah,
were you on the ground?
I got out of my vehicle and slipped, and then they shot me in the back. It was expected. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they CJ, they kidnapped my wife earlier today, robbed her. They stole her wedding ring that I got custom made for her, and they went through her phone and looked at all her text messages.
That's fucked up.
Just because she's married to a Babylonian.
Yeah, that's very pathetic. It's just funny that they claim that they are only in conflict with the MC of Babylon, which let me make that clear. No, they are not. They're in conflict with all of Babylon. But to
Correct.
say that and then to not only go after Babylon as a whole, but somebody that has absolutely no involvement here outside of someone they're connected to. Ridiculous.
Yeah, it's quite upsetting. She's she was the warden. She's a tough cookie. She'll be all right, but I'm very upset personally. So
What did they take from her?
they took wedding bands, multiple, including a custom one I had made for her, and I think they gave her phone back. Obviously, because I called her, but they went through
Brutal.
her entire phone apparently.
That's
so.
messy.
And what's her name?
Yui Ishida.
How do I
She
spell
was
that?
Yui Ishida.
Okay. I'm gonna see if we can get that back down the line after
Yeah.
we stomp them into the ground 800 times in a row. So,
That'd be lovely. That'd be lovely.
all right. I'm sorry they did that.
Thank
yeah.
you. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. That shocked me. It's one thing
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
hide
Yeah.
under a bridge like a little troll in a group of 6 and grab civilians walking out of Babylon. It's another thing to go after somebody who is not living the Babylonian lifestyle.
Absolutely.
Lowest of the low.
Bewildered me. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry.
All good. All right.
Eliza,
But yeah,
Quick sidebar question. That has
I'm
nothing
gonna
to
go
do
over
with
there.
this
See you
episode.
guys in a bit.
Okay.
Do you want me to instead of doing it as recruitment, now this is yours. I'll take your suggestion with this. Want me to combine the recruitment team because Artemis is already on one with the pirates. It would be you, Clark, and the Mark Dukes.
Oh, brilliant.
As and I'll put it as a government payment plan because technically, like that's how I see it. You guys are like a kind of like the government per se, right?
That sounds about right.
Okay, perfect. And this should deter people from not paying for their food. And Ratatouille still makes a good amount of money. The only people we have now are the MC Club, and they're probably not going to pay, and then that narrows down what's been going on. And I have done double duty. Look at that.
Incredible
I've solved
work.
the mystery. I've solved the mystery.
Wow. Done and done. Look at that.
Incredibly.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, they should be. I don't know when they're starting. Fuck, what is it? 62.7? Am I crazy?
60.7.
I think I got to double check. Should be right here. Yep, 62.7.
62.7. All right.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, Ruby is looking for you as well. Ruby York.
Ah, good to note.
Yeah, she called me on the weekend.
All right. I'll keep my eye open for that.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to chat now, or I don't know if Pirate Radio's starting quite yet, or.
Oh, I believe top of the hour, if I'm correct.
Oh, okay, bet. You want to chat now if you're free?
We certainly can. Yes, indeed.
All right. Wherever you want. I don't know if you want to chat somewhere else.
The sunset is proving to be quite nice. I suppose somewhere where that is a little more visible. Trying to think of the lowest traffic spot that isn't
Yeah, I know, eh? That's always fun. Probably the beach, to be honest.
I like that.
Let's go out this way. It's at least
a little quicker.
Get out the freight car here.
And I hope Yog's doing all right in there.
Me too. I haven't seen him too much lately.
Guess he's definitely going through a lot.
Yeah, you know, he's got a bit of an attitude, that guy. But should we take these guys' spot?
Yeah, why not?
They can move.
Excuse me, gentlemen. This is Babylonian grounds.
I wish that crazy asshole Billy was still here.
Hey, she's talking to you. What the heck? Excuse me, sir? All right, well, you can do this the hard way. Move it. You too. Yeah, stand up. Motherfuckers. Now get walking. Come on.
Fuck that, man.
Come on.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. I appreciate it.
Carajo, bro.
Yeah, we don't need an audience. Get moving. He didn't get it.
Oh, dang. You can keep an eye out for us, right, Harold?
Yeah, we need one guy that's not gonna backtalk for once.
Mm.
So how are you feeling?
Tired.
I bet. I was so surprised to see you up and about on Friday.
I know if I take too much time to rest, I'm just gonna stop moving. So I have to keep pushing forward.
Typical Babylonian.
Yeah. Basically. Luckily, the only bad part is the blood loss. It seemed like they were able to stitch it up pretty decently, so as long as I'm not rock climbing or anything, I should be good to take the bandages off tomorrow.
Good.
Pending a clean bill of health from either Gigi or Queenie or Leon or whoever's around.
Well, I'm glad. That was, I don't often believe in coincidences, but oh boy, that was a very interesting coincidence.
What was?
Skipper and I showed up at the hospital. We were looking for Hazel.
Really?
And I can't remember if it was him or myself got tipped off that the clowns might be at the hospital. And we kind of like were lurking around. I went out front again just because I saw somebody smash into our vehicle and I like saw the doors. And Skip called me and said, "Hey, the person inside the hospital is Eliza." Because we saw like around the corner, we saw somebody, the doctors doing stuff. Skip took a better look when I went and looked out front. And yeah, he said, "Hey, Eliza's in here. She's going to the ICU." That's how we were there so fast. I also want you to know, Ruby was asking, obviously, questions because they were trying to put a timeline together. She said they had no evidence. The only blood found on scene was yours. And they just have no idea at all what happened. And I mean, Skipper and I both thought you were asleep. We didn't know that you were still awake.
It was a really trying day. And I went to the pier where Daniel and I used to go to take a moment for myself. I didn't suspect anyone else would be there. I had a phone call with a friend of mine, Joshua.
Mm-hmm.
Where he kind of asked me if I knew anything about what happened with the Epsilon building, which that's a whole other thing.
Jesus.
After all these months of me being away, people still associate me with that place. Whatever it was, it sounds like the besties were finally successful with what they were trying to do with that concert the other day.
You think the besties blew up New Epsilon?
They feel like the most likely candidates, but the fact that there was no pomp and circumstance around it has me second guessing.
Well, Frank and Nora wrote an article on it. I guess they were right there when things happened.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And they saw people. They saw people parachute in. But they said that they were all blacked out.
Andy knows. Interesting. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit, and then we talked about one of his friends who I think was a member of the Clowns. Tad texted me a couple of times. I ignored them. I didn't even read them until after. And then I was probably there for another 10 or so minutes after the phone call ended, just watching the waves ebb in and out. It was a clear day. It was a beautiful day outside. Sun had just risen. Bunch of people, you know, out surfing. Guy was jogging with his dog on the beach. I was trying to envision what their lives were like. What made them the kind of people to get up at like 7 a.m., go to the beach. It's still a little chilly outside, but you're getting that sunshine. Taking a moment to enjoy the day in spite of everything else that's going on. Then I heard some... It sounded like scrambling. Behind me, I turned around, I saw someone
Babylon. We have 15 minutes before Pirate Radio airs.
climbing from underneath
You have 15 minutes to get
the
in
boardwalk.
Your Confessions or tea here at NPR Studio.
The last thing I remember is
Thank you.
my reflection in a motorcycle visor and a very familiar voice saying, "Eliza is dead, so die." My neck and my chest felt hot and wet. And then nothing. Absolutely nothing. I remember hearing voices. Some I recognized, some I didn't. So there was nothing, but I was almost there. Or I was also there, in a way. And then, fluorescent lights. first two thoughts that sprung into my mind. Where am I? How the fuck am I still alive? And I need to get the fuck out of this hospital.
All very good questions.
Doctor ended up briefing me. I'm trying to remember his name. He was very gentle and calm. Basically told me what they did, got some internal stitching, an external. I ended up having Gigi look at it again when I came back. Lang and CJ ended up picking me up, and it sounds like there was a general consensus to some degree that Tad was the one that did it.
Yep. Well, as soon as I think the power just went out. As soon as they said they found you on a beach in Polito, I knew. I knew. Because I know that is where he's seen you before. The time I talked to him and told him straight up, do not contact her. Do not message her. Do not, if you see her on the street, you do not see her at all. Do not fuck around, because you will find out. And you know what's funny, Eliza, is on, obviously not this Sunday, but the previous one, he called me and asked me about the bounty board and if he was on it. And at that point, you know, when I saw you next, I should have asked you if he had been in contact with you. I should have pursued it more. Luciano even asked, because I told him about it. And he said, do we need to put him on the board? And I said, no. I reminded him again at the end of that phone call that to remember what the fuck I said before, that he's not to even recognize that you exist.
The last time I texted him was 25 days ago. Where I told him, Tad, I think this is a good opportunity to explore what the world has to offer to you, without needing any input from me. Some time and space will be good. And then he texted me quite a bit. And then, 21 days ago, after he texted me a couple more times,
Babylon, just letting you guys know we got about a 9
I gave him a phone call, and I told him to never
you don't have your
contact
radio yet,
me
please come over to the radio station
again.
And we'll take care of it.
And the next time I saw him, I was going to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
He found me because I was at Daniel's spot.
Mm-hmm.
And told me to just do it, and kept egging me on.
Yeah.
I told him to walk away. And then he told me that he loved me. On the day that I found out that my heart had been ripped out and placed in the body of another man.
Of the devil.
In spite of everything I've said, he still comes up to me and tells me I love you. That's not love, that is obsession. I looked him dead in the eye. I told him to fuck off. I walked away. He kept following. And I sunk a hatchet right into his chest.
Yep. and he deserved it. He pushed. And that was what I told him when, because he called me. It must have been the next day. And I told him, you pushed. You poked the bear over and over again. You played a stupid game and you won a stupid prize. What were you expecting?
I'm not proud of what I did.
No, Eliza, you should be proud of what you did. You stood up for yourself. You set a boundary, and somebody kept crossing it, crossing it, and crossing it. And what, he is upset that you did the thing that you told him you would do if he continued to cross a boundary that you set? No. That's like telling a kid, don't eat too much candy, it's going to upset your stomach, and then, like, you know, rewarding them when they've eaten too much and it upsets their stomach.
Kenneth called me the next day and told me he was happy I did it. I hadn't even told anybody. Dad has.
Yep.
In a way, I understand. That this scar I wear now, violence begets violence. I struck first. That much is true. And I can't feign betrayal or that someone's a snake that breaks promises when in my mind I've already co-signed that they're dead to me. If anything, this further seals that if our paths cross again, and I hope they don't, because I know for my sake,
I was just told high alert, so I am making sure I am, ready.
Should we take our conversation elsewhere?
You know what? I think we're okay for now.
Okay.
The freight car is right there if I need to run back up.
Okay.
Yeah, you may have struck first, but he was warned over and over again. If you didn't do something, he probably would have just kept up doing the exact same thing over and over again. Oh, hey. I was told head on a swivel. I am on the beach with Eliza. I can come back up. Oh, shit. Okay. Yes, I will make sure everything's been communicated on that. No problem. All right. Lost cannot be found. That is a hilarious sentence to say.
Okay.
So,
good to know.
I guess we will have to continue on in a bit. I have to communicate with the rest of the militia to make sure everybody knows what's going on.
Of course.
Yeah. A party went out looking for the lost. They couldn't find them, I'm guessing, in Sandy. So they are assuming that they are going to try to do something here.
Gotcha. Well,
so keep your head on a swivel.
Will do. I'll end our conversation here with saying, I really wish it didn't have to come to this.
Well, as soon as I had a feeling it was Tad, I text Skipper. We didn't tell we didn't tell Ruby or the other officers asking if we had any idea. The only people that know these suspicions are militia and whoever else. I did let the pirates know just in case, because I didn't want them to find out through a grapevine.
Yeah. There's a small part of me that still wishes I could trust them, but the odds of one of the officers, I mean,
passing.
Yeah, basically passing on information or using it as a reason to dig into other things. I mean, Diego was served to them on a silver platter. And they still used it as an opportunity to interrogate me about whether or not we use condoms in our sex cult, so...
Oh my god, yep.
I'm
that
not
sounds about right.
particularly interested in...
Yeah. I will say, if... Luciano wanted to put a bounty out, and I asked if I could have it, because what Skipper said was he wants... If you want to handle Tad, that is up to you.
I'll tell you what I told him. CJ and I also had a conversation about this. Tad wants me to be the one that takes care of this. I'm not going to give him that satisfaction. So, whatever happens to him now is out of my hands.
Well, in that case, I want to put him down.
It's all yours.
I gave him the benefit of the doubt. He doesn't deserve it anymore. He hurt you, and I warned him. And now I have to follow up on that. Whether it's a bounty or not, I don't care. He fucked around, and he fucked around with somebody I cared about. And I warned him. Just like I said, he crossed your boundary, and he deserved what came to him. He crossed mine now, and now he's gonna get what's coming to him. And if a bounty goes out for him and I have to spend all of my Babylari on it to get it, I will.
All that.
I'll let you do your duties. Thank you, Amy.
Time to... Anytime, Eliza. Absolutely anytime. I don't think you know how much I care about you. I will keep you safe. And I said that before, and I feel like I failed, so...
You didn't fail. I hope I'll be able to have the honor to do the same for you.
Well, hopefully it's not necessary.
Hopefully.
But be safe. We could talk again in a bit. Sounds like Pirate Radio might still happen.
I heard someone speak very briefly.
Yeah. I am also just going to connect with some of the militia and make sure they know what's going on.
Perfect.
But be safe. Just be ready, just in case.
I'll keep my head on a swivel. Damn, that's wow.
We're starting Pirate Radio.
Hell yeah. Yay!
And all fine citizens of New Babylon, you're tuned into a very special frequency this evening, broadcast of Pirate Radio, a station for the people, by the people, and very possibly against several minor regulations. But who cares about the outside world regulations when we live in New Babylon? Here's what you can expect when you join us on Pirate Radio. From time to time, we'll share messages from the Madu, words of wisdom, guidance, and reminders of the path New Babylon walks. We'll have science with Nancy, where curious minds meet clever discoveries and the mysteries of our world are made just a little bit clearer. We have New Babylon Confessions. Do you have a secret? Anonymous truths, secret crushes, regrets, dreams, and things you've never said out loud before. Our new segment with our anchor Sunny, bringing you what's happening in our city, in our streets, in our lives, with honesty, heart, and a little bit of drama. You'll hear music from New Babylon Records, songs made by our
We didn't
neighbors,
listen last
your
week, so
friends,
we gotta listen
and
this
local
week, chat.
legends. We'll also have ads promoting New Babylon businesses because we support the local economy. Speaking of economy, we'll be doing giveaways, games, and chances to win Babylari just for tuning in and being hot, loyal listeners. So I hope that I got your attention, New Babylon.
Hello, hello, New Babylon. This is Pirate Radio. My name is Sana, and I'm one of your hosts for today. And next to me are my two other hosts, Sunny.
Hi, friends.
And myself, Brody. Hopefully everyone's having a good day.
Yay!
Yes, yes. Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. We have such a fun show planned for you. I wanted to give you a little bit of a laydown about what's happening today. So we have Science with Nancy. Then after that, we have Shut Your Mouth Boy, hosted by our very own Madug Lang. Then we will have Sunny Sessions, and she is going to be teaching us a little bit of some interesting vocab. And then we have the Babylon Confessions. A lot of people came in with confessions and tea today. So I wouldn't miss out on that value because there's some spicy things coming up. We also have some NBR music coming up. We have the news segment. And we also have a giveaway at the end of the show. So stay tuned and you could win yourself some Babylari. So yeah, thank you so much for being here today, guys. And we will get into our very first segment with Nancy. Hopefully she is on the line. We'll give her a quick call.
Nancy, are you out there?
I love that! I love that!
I am.
It's so good!
Well, welcome on in.
It's so exciting to hear from you. What do you have to teach us today?
Well, as always, we've gone quite rogue with what I'm going to teach you today. It's actually that your brain can actually hear your eyeballs move. Did you know that?
What?
Wait, so you're saying that my eyes talk to my brain?
No, so your eyes actually make quite a lot of noise when you move them left, right, up, down, and when you blink. So the muscles around them create tiny vibrations inside your skull, and your brain actually picks those up as sounds. But instead of letting you hear a constant squelchy, slidey noise every time you look around, it automatically edits out the sound of your own perception.
Huh.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, so it's just like a boombox in your head.
I don't like having that awareness, though.
Essentially, and it mutes the sound of your eyeballs moving because essentially it would send you to insanity if your own brain could hear that all the time. It's called saccadic suppression is what it's actually called.
That is actually kind of disturbing, low-key.
But if your brain glitches, then sometimes you can hear your own eyeballs scraping when they move side to side.
I was wondering, Nancy, just like how you said we can sometimes hear, or technically not hear, our eyeballs moving, is there other parts that we can hear that our body mutes out?
I actually don't know, but what I do know is digestion actually physically hurts your body, and your body registers it as pain, but the brain has managed to switch that off so that you don't actually feel the pain every time you eat something and digest.
Oh my god, that is actually very interesting. I didn't know that. Thank you so much, Nancy, for teaching us something new.
Shit, I didn't realize that I had a boombox in my head at all times. That's pretty fucking sick.
That is pretty fucking
And I think
sick.
you'll forever realize and think about it now.
Yeah, thank you so much, Nancy, for your time. That was very interesting. Hopefully, all our listeners out there found that interesting as well. You learn something new every day, right, guys? Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Nancy. Okay. So,
They're taking care of it.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
I'm telling you, this is Babylon Records. We are here.
Those are such good stamps.
All right, New Babylon listeners. For our next segment, we got it from the man, the king, the lovely Lang Marduk coming in with his segment. Shut your mouth, boy. Marduk, are you out there?
Marduk Lang, are you out there? Marduk Lang, you out there?
Give us a moment, guys. I think our connection is a little bit... It's not working at the moment. One second. I guess while we wait for the Marduk, we can kind of go over what we just learned. I don't know. I feel a little bit disturbed knowing that my brain is picking up on sounds right now. I just can't hear it.
No, if I would
rolling your
want
eyes
to be able
sound
to
like?
hear my eyeballs moving, that scares
I'm
me.
thinking
It
of,
makes
like,
me think
large
of like
boulder rolling
other things our
sounds
body needs
now.
out.
That's the first thing that is
Like
coming
I
to
know,
mind.
for example, like with the nose, you know, after a while we can only smell like certain scents, right? But at a certain point, like when you're around a scent long enough, you kind of mute it out and you can't smell it anymore. It's like an innovative way to help our body to be safe. I think. I hope.
Currently having some connection issues with the Marduk. So I am wondering... Okay, well, while we sort out the connection issues with this next segment, I am going to introduce a new segment where I'm going to ask our hosts some would you rather questions. And I don't know, I just thought it would be pretty interesting to see how they answer these questions. The first
Interesting.
question that I wanted to ask Brody is, would you rather trust someone again or never risk being hurt?
Can you repeat that one more time? I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Would you rather trust someone again or never risk getting hurt?
That's an interesting question. Probably give it another chance. I think there always is a opportunity for second. I mean, if I'm going to get hurt, I've already, you know what I mean? It's already hurt there, you know? I think second chances come in again, but after that, you know, it kind of goes only once type situation. But yeah, no, I think I'm going to. What about you, Sana?
Honestly, I'd probably risk never getting hurt because I don't know. I find it very hard to trust people these days. You know, you never know I don't know. I just feel like everyone is out for themselves, like a lot of the
Damn.
time, and it's scary. That's really
Damn,
scary to
that's
trust
rough.
people fully. Anyways.
how are you to like intimately get really close with people, like your friends or loved ones? Like, I think that pain is an essential part of us as humans, as beings, to grow and to change. I mean, why hold yourself off from something that could be truly great and beautiful? You'll get hurt in other ways than just from somebody. I mean, why not take a risk? Take the jump.
I think I would rather be physically hurt over and over again than for my heart to be broken
donate their
once
heart
again.
to someone else.
True. We're gonna try one more time. Marduk Lang, you out there able to own on in, or?
Okay, it looks like our connection is a little bit unstable, so we might move on to our next segment, and we will come back to Shut Your Mouth Boy after this. So next up we have Sunny Sessions. Would you like to introduce this segment, Brody? I feel like this will be your favorite segment.
Oh yeah, this is totally one of my favorite ones right here. Yeah, so did you ever just think about what half the things that people say nowadays, skibbity toilet is, all this bullshit? Well, they're the queen of all that brain rot. My amazing my amazing wife, honey, Savannah. She's over here. She's gonna teach everyone at least some of these words that we might be actually hearing. We're kicking this off to you, Sonny.
Hi, New Babylon. So, crazy slang that's used out in the outer world, the internet, and even now here in New Babylon. Well, I thought it'd be a good time to educate ourselves and learn these words together, so you know what maybe your little cousin, your brother, or maybe a 50-year-old man who's probably doing too much internet scrolling is saying. Well, my 2 words of the day that kind of work together is chuzz and huzz. For those that don't know, chuzz is usually referred to someone that's ugly or unattractive. What? Huzz is like a hot person, a hot girl. If you need to use it in a sentence, say like, man, where the huzz at? Or, if you're talking about like ugly people, like, damn, this place full of chuzz. It's a great way that you and many of your family members can connect over a Thanksgiving dinner. Maybe try not to give your grandma a heart attack with these new words and trying to explain it to her. What are your guys' thoughts on it, Brody and Sana?
Where the huzz at? That's
What?
I love that. I love that. I honestly, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I feel like I'm gonna definitely use that. Thank you, Sunny.
No, absolutely. And if you need to find like one that's like a little more insulting that you want to throw at someone, just call them a chud, which can mean someone who's boorish, unattractive, dumb, and rude. And it's usually referred to, Twitter thumb users. But
Okay, so if I wanted to insult someone, I can be like, hey, you, fuck you chud.
You could be like, you're such a fat fucking chud.
You're such a fat freaking chud.
Exactly. I was gonna give you just one more vocab word, and then we're gonna move back on to our next segment. But this one is from actually the 1950s. This next lingo word that you probably don't hear much anymore is backseat bingo. Essentially, it's just when lovers would go into the backseat of a car and have hanky-panky in the backseat. Kind of crazy that kids at that age would actually use that, but hey, if you want to play bingo in the backseat of a car, you might as well. But thank you for listening.
Anyone want to go backseat bingo?
But thank you for listening. I hope. Oh my goodness.
What the heck? That was...
Guys, control yourselves. We're in the air. This is Sessions of Sunny. Going back to Brody and Sana for the rest. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sunny. That was amazing. I've learned, I've actually learned so much. This is basically a what do they call it? Like the you learn stuff like an information, yeah, like an information freaking learning channel, whatever. Because we've learned so much already. This okay, but anyways,
Smelling toast or something right now? Like, you good?
anyways, guys, if yous are ready, I'm pretty sure we have already, and everyone's on the edge of their seat waiting for this one. But this is "Shut Your Mouth, Boy" from our Marduk Lang. Hopefully, the connection's working now. Do you want to try and call through, Bernie?
Yeah, let me give him a collar.
Hello, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Marduk, out there. How are you doing out there?
It's fucking rough out here. Bazim is dead. Harry's dead. Arush Patel Santana is missing. It's just me and Zeke out here in a war with the Lost MC down in Sandy Shores, trying to defend the greater good of New Babylon.
Oh my God.
We have killed about 6 of these motherfuckers, bleeding out in the middle of the road.
Jesus.
We have police officers circling us. I have Harry in my ear freaking out that I'm currently doing my radio show segment. But you know what I told him? I told him I'm a man of my word. I told him I would show up to my radio segment. I'm here.
Yeah, Marduk, that's what we're talking
Behind
about.
us, behind us. You take that guy out right there. Behind the bush. Right there. Shoot that motherfucker. Hey, sorry about that. You know how war goes. Shit is real out of here. People coming out of the bushes to try to take us out, but they can't do it. Why? Because me and Zeke were killers.
Just the way.
The dynamic duo. Nobody can stop us. We're on Kyrie LeBron shit right now. We just killed 2 more as this radio segment just started.
Oh, hell yeah. Keep them all down. Make the lost go lost.
That's right. We'll fight for our people. Anybody who threatens our home, anybody who claims to be the king of the North, will remind them very quickly who owns and runs the North, and that's New Babylon. And the Marduks.
That's right.
The people under them.
6, 7.
That's right,
Holy
Marduk.
shit, see, that was a great shot. Watch out, there's a cop right there. Stay in the bush. I might get arrested or I might get killed on this segment, and if I do, I got some final words for everybody in New Babylon.
Uh-oh.
What are those words?
Do not touch the gold. I will haunt you for the rest of your fucking lives, and there so after. I am taking that gold with me to the grave. You buried that with me in my coffin. Anybody caught attempting to steal the gold, you will see me in your dreams for the rest of your life. And you don't want that.
Hey, well, thank you.
What's that?
Thank you for your wise words, Marduk. Thank you.
And I expect the people of New Babylon to carry the vision forward, to listen to the 2 Marduks who will then take full leadership as, probably dead.
Wait,
But
what are you doing?
I want this to be a reminder. This is what the Marduk does for his people. I'm out here in the front lines. I could be sitting on my throne, sending hordes of you at the fucking Lost MC, just laughing as you fall. But instead, I'm out here in the front lines, fighting for my people. That's what I do.
Hell yeah, Marduk.
Where's
That's
Skipper
why you are
Jones?
Marduk.
Where's Charlie Jones? They're sitting comfy in the little libraries and the little thrones out there doing nothing. Where's Marduk Lang Buddha? He out here in the front lines. Putting his life on the line for his people. That's who I am. That's what I do.
Hell yeah, Marduk. That's why you are true Marduk.
People to follow.
This is the way.
See,
Wait, I gotta go now. There's a cop on my ass. Get in the car. See, I gotta go. Thank you guys so
Alright, be
much.
careful
I love
there.
you, Babylon. Get in the car. See.
Take care,
Oh my
Marduk. Be safe
God,
out
thank
there.
you so much, Marduk. That was
gosh.
definitely a segment right there, guys, wasn't it? Oh my God, I really hope he doesn't die.
That's what
Yeah,
his
I don't-
meeting
I
wants
would
Eliza
prefer
to be
him
more
that
like.
Personally, so.
But if he does die, I am actually happy to bury him in gold. I think he deserves at least that for all of the effort and time and energy he puts into New Babylon. So I'm very grateful, and hopefully he does not die with this
We'll have
fight
to
against the Lost. Because
go
if
back
it does,
and read through
then
that
all
Frank
wrath will
section,
rain
'cause he
down
wanted
on
Eliza
the
to read
Lost,
it
and I hope that
specifically.
every single one of them will be gutted alive and will kill them and all of their descendants.
Wow, Sana! Tell him. You tell him.
Now, for the next segment, my favorite segment I think all of New Babylon is excited for. Do you have a secret? Do you have something that you just can't share with anybody else? Well, trust your radio station here in New Babylon. NBR today is going to be sharing anonymous confessions. They're going to be read out by Sana. So keep your ears open. Sana, please.
Yeah, so these anonymous confessions, I'm not gonna lie, I had a look at all of these, and there are some spicy things I'm about to tell you guys. But just a reminder, if you hear your name, that's between you and the universe, because we have no idea who wrote these. So yeah, confession number 1: Luciano has really bad taste in fashion.
Damn.
Kind of crazy.
I mean, they're not necessarily wrong or right? I mean, I don't know.
I mean, we all wear practically the same thing.
Yeah, so if you're listening, Babylon says, we love you, but we hate your outfit. Sorry, Luciano. Okay, well, up next, confession number 2. Harry is going on a date with Nancy.
Oh my god. I thought there was some chemistry there.
Damn, alright, okay.
So Harry and Nancy, okay, so that's anonymous source says that romance may be blooming, or maybe it's a social experiment. But either way, I really hope that they both have a wonderful date that is happening.
If you need any music for that date, just come over to MBR. We got you. We'll help you spice it up.
Yeah, and just make sure it's not my birdie if you end up doing that bingo thing, whatever it is. Confession number 3: Yogg is the new Babylon Mafia Don.
Whoa! Wait, I didn't see that little man. No, that. Well,
I'm gonna shut this
maybe.
down. We don't talk about the new Babylon mob here, okay? That's
The
all
mob
what it is.
doesn't
We just don't
exist.
want-
It's
yeah.
it's not real. It's fake. It's fake.
Oh, so one believes that they're some type of scary group that we can't talk about, and the other believes that it is fake. I honestly don't know how I feel about it, but apparently Yogg's the leader,
It's real.
and
We just don't talk about it.
okay, well, if Yogg's the leader, then yeah, good luck, Yogg. I love you. Auntie loves you. Okay, confession number 4: Eliza beat a Babylonian in a wheelchair.
Okay, now that is an extremely wild take. I've never seen Eliza do that.
Eliza did.
Eliza, she would never. She's such a sweetheart.
She's absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, guys, but whoever's saying this, who's spreading this Eliza slander?
Crazy, but it's your confession.
Okay, confession number 5. Guys, this is the one that I feel like is gonna be the most controversial of the whole show, and I'm really scared to say this one. And I don't want it to get too blown out of proportion. However, guys, someone put a confession here, or some tea, and it says Harry is hiding gold from the Marduk.
Oh. I mean, Harry, you know what that does if you are hiding gold. It would not be good. A lot of people have some obsessions with Harry today. This is kind of telling.
Yeah. Guys, I think we're getting a call in from Eliza who would like to respond. We're gonna ring her up, and she wants to
ring her
respond to this confession.
All right, here, I'm going to ring her up. Let's see how it goes. Eliza, are you out there?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
Excellent. I want to briefly respond to the rumor that was reported on this radio program that I beat someone up in a wheelchair.
Yeah, that is one of our anonymous confessions that we did receive this morning.
Of course, and I know as Regent, I should take such claims very seriously, and this is my official statement. I did
Ready?
that shit, and I'll do it again. Click.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, stand on business.
Oh
That's the Regent.
That, oh my gosh, that was crazy.
I can't believe she said that on air. Oh my god!
You know what? If Eliza did that, it was most probably deserved, guys.
Deserved. Clock it.
Okay, guys, this is the last confession.
I was
the last
debating whether or not to
confession
have
of
her call
the
out
night.
Luciano, but I think having it be vague
I
is
was
good enough.
told that by one of these confessions that there is a supervillain among us here in New Babylon. So that is a very interesting take. A supervillain in New Babylon. Interesting.
Who do you think it would be?
Me Bazin.
Basin.
I mean, he
Wait,
did bomb a
guys.
whole bunch of Babylon.
That's
Guys,
very
but-
true.
Wait, guys, we have an anonymous call incoming. Anonymous call incoming. Brody, do you want to answer it real quick?
Yeah, here, let me just start this up. Hold on. Anonymous caller, you're live on the air.
Yeah. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hello,
we can
Anonymous.
hear you.
Clear.
Yeah. Listen, I saw Eliza what she did. She beat that handsome Italian man. She beat his ass. It was great. I put money on that shit too. But I tell you what, that man, he resisted that beating real bad. Like he was, he didn't take none of that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Sure, it sounds
It
like you got a
was
dance beat.
Eliza. I mean, she would beat the fuck out of somebody. So, I mean, I don't think he'd probably be standing again after that, even if he had a wheelchair.
It was pretty weak, to be honest. It was pretty weak, though. You know what I mean? It was a beating, but it was pretty weak. Listen, this is what I'm thinking about. You know, maybe for next time, you know, we see round two. We'll see round two. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Oh, official announcement for a round two. Crazy.
Well, thank you so much, anonymous caller, for calling in and letting us know your perspective about that.
All right. Well, we have our next segment coming up. Give us you guys a little bit of a break, but we do got a brand new song coming from my amazing West Sunny Savannah. It's something that fits New Babylon vibe really well. Sit back, relax. If you got a cigar, you got whiskey, whatever it might be, this one's going to be for you guys.
This is a good program, chat. Good program.
Hold me tight when the waves roll over, till the spores fill my lungs and I can't breathe. When the world ends, baby, you will always be my one and only for me. Hold me tight when
How's it
the
going?
sands crash over.
The reason for what?
Till the bombs burn us and our
yeah, that's good to hear.
ashes lay down. When the earth stops
his voice.
My one and only for me. As the world is burning, one thing remains true.
Oh, sing it!
No one can take away my love.
Yeah!
Hey, New Babylon, this is CJ here, and you're listening to Pirate Radio.
Yay!
Oh my gosh, Sunny, I love that
was
song.
so good.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
That was so good.
Yeah, it's like the vibes of it, the lyrics, literally everything was perfect. And your voice, holy.
Girl, like, we just have so much crazy stuff going on in New Babylon, even outside of New Babylon. And I just had to remember, even if the world's going upside down, I still have my amazing husband I love near and dear to my heart. And I just want to write about it, 'Cause you never know when we're not going to have each other.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you so much for sharing your talent with us. I really appreciate you, Sunny, and all of our artists at NBR. So talented, and I don't know, it's just so nice to listen to like old school type of music and bringing it back. It's so fun. So up next we have another segment, which is I think a crowd favorite from last week, and that is the news, Sunny's news. Sunny's way of talking and presenting, and just the way that she does her anchoring and all that type of stuff. It's just so good. So up next we have Sunny's news. Hope you guys enjoy a recap of last week's news.
Hello, New Babylon! This is Sunny bringing you today's headlines, where the facts are questionable, the vibes are fragile, and the drama? Oh, the drama is confirmed. Let's get right into it.
Yellow boat.
Faction
red
fever ends
side.
in fifth.
Red keep side, yellow boat.
In what historians will later call a terrible idea executed perfectly, the
That's
girls
upsetting.
and boys of New Babylon formed brand new factions and decided independently to hold meetups at the exact same time. The boys chose enlightenment, the girls chose intoxication. Sources confirm the men got very high and the women got very drunk. And somehow, shockingly, this ended in a fist fight. The chaos reportedly began when militia member Luciano threw the first punch, but ended with the girls standing victorious, all the boys laid out across the floor, groaning like broken shopping
Boat
cart.
is cleared as Babylonian.
Truly
Boat is cleared as
inspiring,
Babylonian.
equality in action. Was it Luciano? Or a mystery sniper? In our He Said We're Still Not Sure segment, reports flooded in that Luciano, militia leader and frequent headline guest, shot Dewey on purpose. According to multiple Babylonians, the shot appeared to come from Luciano. Luciano, however, has denied all allegations, claiming instead there was a sniper in the hills. We have not confirmed the existence of said sniper. We have confirmed that Dewey was, in fact, shot. So whether this was friendly fire, unfriendly fire, or mysterious cinematic third-party fire, New Babylon waits for answers. Science update. Nancy is cooking, legally. Good news for the spiritually curious and chemically brave. Nancy is officially one step closer to perfecting spice. Yes, Babylonians, progress has been made. The recipe evolves, the visions bloom, the lab notes grow thicker, the vibes unclear. But science marches on, and Nancy marches with it. Possibly into madness, but bravely so. Ratatouille reinvents the menu. Over at Ratatouille, culinary innovation is thriving. Herring has introduced Japanese sweet potatoes, proving once again that comfort food heals all wounds. Meanwhile, Jeff has created a brand new energy drink, designed to keep Babylonians alert, energized, and vibrating slightly out of phase with reality. Side effects may include motivation, confidence, and seeing the Scorch Lord for half a second. Clown attack neutralized in 20 seconds. Now to tonight's security alert. A group of clowns launched an attack on New Babylon using a tunnel digger and a massive truck, immediately running over motorcycles before exploding in what witnesses described as very dramatic but very short-lived. Thanks to the militia, the entire attack was shut down in under 20 seconds. We thank you for your service. However, tensions escalated post-incident when Twinkles the Clown issued a statement saying, and I quote, "You're coming back at night with night vision goggles." Militia leader Luciano responded confidently, stating, "It takes a lot of militia members to take out one clown with only a melee weapon." He later added, "We won't use guns next time." We're not sure what that means, but we wish everyone luck. Also, public service announcement. The clowns have reportedly been shaving people's hair off. Protect your scalps, Babylonians. I know I will mine. Romance, tragedy, and a truck. In what can only be described as deeply unfortunate timing, Luciano was allegedly run over by the clowns directly in front of Carmilla, the love of his life. Oh my. Witnesses described the moment as heartbreaking, dramatic, and a little embarrassing. Thoughts and prayers. Gold hoarding sparks tension. The Mardukes and militia are officially on high alert after reports of citizens potentially hoarding gold. Security has been ramped up, paranoia is at an all-time high, and suddenly everyone is very defensive about their pockets.
A little early
If you're
today,
hiding
just
gold,
to go take care of
stop
some
it.
stuff.
If you're not, act normal. Militia raids cause unease.
As a note to everybody,
Concerns are growing as reports
everything's
surface
perfectly
of
fine. I just gotta
militia
go take
raids
care of
across
something
New
real
Babylon,
quick.
leaving
We
citizens
might be back a little
uneasy.
later, so
Witness
keep an eye on
stated they
Discord,
saw
but
militia verbally abusing
yeah,
Clark while he
life
was
happens
checking
sometimes.
possible
Such is the
parking
way.
violations. Fiona
I'm
later
gonna find some
reported
window to
hearing
send
militia
y'all to.
leader Luciano say, and I quote, "Spread your cheeks and lift your sack." We interviewed Clark afterward. He confirmed no cheeks were spread and no sack was lifted. The question remains, how far is the militia willing to
chat,
go?
y'all are amazing.
How
I
many
appreciate
cheeks
you
are they
all.
going to spread? And
Sorry
how
for
many
the
sacks are they
short
going to
stream
lift?
today, but such is the way.
Despite rising tension,
I
New
appreciate y'all for
Babylonians
being here.
remain
Excited to
resilient.
see how the rest of this week goes.
Breaking news.
Go tell Peachtree
Lost
McGee she's
MC
amazing. Wow.
conflict brewing. Finally, reports indicate